Hey, welcome back. I hope this isn't too distracting, but I'm a fun guy. I have been gone for a while, mostly because I have a full-time job, and that has really been taking all my time and energy, so I've not been able to get back to this. I apologize, but I'm hoping to start doing some gear reviews and talk about my future plans for this summer/fall. So the job I have will end at the end of August, and I plan on going back to the PCT and finishing up Oregon. So wish me luck on that one. So first of all, and I know this is really popular right now, is to get rid of those microplastic water bottles we've been using, smart water bottles mostly, and that's kind of a generic name for all the lightweight, disposable, or recyclable water bottles that we've been using. As I say we, as in through hikers, trying to keep the weight down, keep the costs down. These two are definitely heavier, but they're reusable. First is the Igneous, and I like this one because of its simplicity. There's not much to it weight-wise. I'll put those up on the screen. I'll go back and check the specs, but definitely heavier than a smart water bottle. There's no doubt about that. You can't argue that. But this is reusable, which is nice. And it's a number 2, the HDPE, high density polyethylene, I think it is, which is at least safer, a lot safer, if nothing else. And you can put boiling water into either one of these, and that's a huge plus too, especially in the wintertime when you want to keep your feet warm, right? They make great hot water bottles. This one, one thing I really like about this one is just having the little leash on here to hold the cap. For me personally, I would lose this little cap so fast, I have no doubt. I'd drop it somewhere. So it's kind of nice to have that on there. But overall, I mean, this is squeezable, but not as squeezable as this one. This one's a little more squeezable, but I mean, it's not bad. So if you had a water filter on the top and wanted to drink out of it, you could probably drink out of either one of these that way. So I think that would work out just fine. The Migo water bottle, or the Miranda bottle, if you will. And if you don't love Miranda, I don't know what your problem is. She's so much fun to watch. You can tell she loves what she's doing. This has the huge advantage of pulling that off and being able to wash it really well. I really like that. I think that's a huge plus. So as long as this doesn't leak, which some people have said theirs were leaking, we'll see. We'll see if mine does. I bet it doesn't. That's my guess. This does not have the little leash on there. So will I lose it? I don't know. I always carry extra lids because I've been known to lose them. I've also been known to break them, but this looks extremely durable. I don't think that's a possibility. I'm not too worried about breaking that lid. Oh, and same thing with this. The filter screws right on. So if you wanted to drink out of that, that's going to be a tall dude, isn't it? I personally don't do that. It's just awkward, but I see an awful lot of people that do, so that's why I want to say that will work for you if that's your thing. So yeah, 2 new water bottles. That's a good place to start. I get all my stuff from Garage Grown Gear, not all of it, but most of this, I think everything I go over on this video was from Garage Grown Gear. Garage Grown Gear. Nobody sponsors me. So anything I buy with my own money, because I have had really good luck with them through the years. So I bought this. This is a steak bag, and it ended up being way bigger. That's my fault. I ordered the wrong size. And I was like, oh, well, this will be a perfect one for my poop kit. So I put all my stuff in there, and it's just the right size. So I think I'm going to stick with it for that use. I know that's noisy, crinkly. Hang on just a sec. I think that's the only thing I was going to go over. Yeah. So I'm going to give this a run, see how tough it is, how long it lasts. I'll put up on the screen the name of the company. There's so many companies that make these little bags now. And I remember I picked this one out partially because I love the red color, I have to admit. And I want to try the zipper. The zipper's kind of nice. So give that a shot. Decided on carrying some soap with me because to get rid of like norovirus and that sort of thing, hand sanitizer is not enough. So I'm going to have to start washing hands as well. So I grabbed this little 1 ounce thing of Pica powdered soap. It's Pica, depending where you are, or Pica, depending who you ask. So I believe they're both correct, though. You can see the little, cute little rodent-looking guy that is louder than its size would make you think possible. I'm also going to try out these new tent stakes. So I think these are going to be amazingly popular. So the mini groundhogs is what I've used for years. Cannot say anything bad about them. They are really bulletproof. Super strong, very light. Not near as light as these. So these are carbon fiber tent stakes. They weigh 2 grams. They literally say 2G on the top. And once again, I'll give you the manufacturer name, and that I'll put that up on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. These are pretty new, so I haven't seen much feedback. I know you can break them. They're obviously very, very thin. It makes sense that you could break them, but I'm thinking about using the groundhogs as the major points, like 4 corners kind of thing on a tent, and then using this for guy outs and that kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes. I know this would be great for soft, real rocky stuff. I don't know if you could even use them, so I'll always have a couple extra stakes, but at 2 grams a piece, and they were really cheap, 3 something a piece. Yeah, I'm gonna give those a try as well. Now, this next one's a little weird. I think it's weird because when I first saw it, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Why would anybody do that? But I'm gonna do that. So, rain pants. That are just the legs themselves. So these will pull up, and then you just hook this onto your pants, this little clip right here, and it covers everything up to your crotch on this side and down. And the idea is these are super light, and you're covered with your raincoat up to that point anyway, so it makes them really easy to get on and off, which I hate putting rain pants. I hate taking them on and off, I have to admit. You'll be going along, you had a downpour, last half an hour, and then you don't need them anymore. So it's kind of nice to have something you can just pop right off. It does have Velcro for the cuffs on the bottom to tighten, right there. They do not have zippers, but they're pretty wide. So I was able to get them over my shoes, so I shouldn't have to take my shoes off, which would be wonderful. The brand is 3F UL Gear. These are size large, so I don't know if you can see the tag on there. See how good my camera does focusing. So just a right and left leg. So I'm hoping, I want to give those a shot. We'll see how they go. Once again, I'll put all the specs up, the cost and how much they weigh and all that good stuff. But I'm also going to be ordering a fanny pack from Darwin, the Evolve Supply Company. And I gotta go through so many fanny packs. I haven't found one that's perfect yet. Last year I had one, the Piku, I believe it is. Gossamer Gear Piku. Excellent, excellent fanny pack, but it was just too big. I tried it for a while and it's like, it's just not gonna work. So I got rid of that one. Picked up a Kelty, I forgot what the name is, but it was just a really inexpensive one that got me through, and it was okay. It had a lot of things I didn't like about it, but it was working. So I'm going to try out Darwin's next, and we'll see how that goes. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Make me rich and famous. And please, if you have any questions, just ask, or anything you want me to check out that I haven't mentioned. I'll see what I can do. We'll see you on the next one. See ya. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to say, I did the PCT last summer through fall, And that's what's been taking up all my time, actually. I've been putting those videos out almost every week. So I'll put a link to that in the description and or up here so that you can just click on it. And that's going to be finishing up here shortly. So I'll have that whole thing done. So if you have any interest in seeing some of the PCT, that would be a good place to go. Okay, see ya.